time for our conditioning / constitution check. It's going to be a 10-minute check. Yeah, we're going to start off with 10 minutes. So we'll do. We're going to do 4 rounds of this. It'll be 10 minutes, and then we'll go from there. So we're going to go ahead and get into it pretty quick. It's basically we're going to do 2 minutes of a cruise pace, something that you can easily maintain for a long time, and then we'll do 30-second rush burst. We'll start off. We'll say that Explorer does it 2 times, Adventure does it 4 times, and Heroic does it 6 times. But we're going to just do 10 minutes today. Ready, and first we're just going to jog in place. If this doesn't feel good, we can just march in place. If it's okay to be on the balls of the feet, we're just going to jog. Again, we're trying to find a pace, something that we could do for a long time, and by a longer time. Cool. One thing to really I like to focus on again with the paces is just about how my breathing is. So like having that difference between something that you can do like this, like you're talking to me just fine, which is great. Being able to have a conversation, and then rush pace is going to be where we're like, okay, I'm breathing hard, but I can still talk. But right now, so now that we've done enough jogging in place, we're going to start to do some of that footwork, more of a Dexy kind of thing. But if we're stuck in a room, I like it more than just, okay, I'm going to do this for 5 hours. So let's go out, out, in, out, out, in. So it can be nice and small, more of a joggy pace. Doesn't need to be super big, but I'm trying to like give some variation to the feet, so they're not just doing the same thing over and over. Okay. And good. Now we're going to alternate it. So now we're going forward, forward, back, back, doing that little foot. Getting a little dex check in with our comp. Good. 3. All right. And so let's do this. Now just to mix it up for the next like 20 seconds, we're going to do high knee march. So in 15-ish seconds, we're gonna do a 30-second rush. First one we're gonna do is we're just gonna jog in place or be a fast march in place. So we're gonna push the pace in 3, 2, 1, rush it out. Maybe it's a high knee jog. Really pump those arms, get those arms involved too. Yeah, you're doing solid. This is running from the mob, or running to the next mob. Maybe we're running to the next mob. Maybe that's the next thing. You go for 5, 3, 2, 1. Good. Cruise it out. So let's go. Big knee march. Big knee march. All right, you got that 5-pound weight with you, right? You have that 5-pound weight with you? All right, step touch. That's going to be your weapon, and we're going to do some weapon attacks on the next 30-second rush. We'll go. I'm going to throw in some combat to it. Good, and then step forward, step back, step forward, step back. Finding a pace that you can cruise. I take it back. We're going to finish this 10 minutes, and then we'll finish off with some combat. Longer endurance cardio. All right, so now let's go big march. And in fact, actually, let's go this. Let's go, we're going to step back, step back. Good. Finding that good cruise pace. It's like kind of like we were running to a mountain, and now we're climbing the mountain. So we've slowed the pace, but we're doing bigger, stronger movements as we climb this mountain. All right. We got about 25 seconds till we can pick up the pace. So again, we're just going to if you have a very sturdy sturdy thing like a wall, well, that's what we're gonna do. Oh, we got 15 seconds. Sorry, I was trying to demo. So if you have a wall, you can go and push against the wall, or if you have a sturdy counter, you can do that. But we got this. Here we go. Set yourself up, pushing it in 3, 2, 1, and push it out. Pop, pop, pop. If you get tired, you can always go to march. But if you got the gusto and you want to run it out, you got a whole another 15 seconds. So I hope you're feeling good. Yeah, you're doing solid. Keep up that pace. Oh my goodness. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Back to climbing the mountain. So let's go back step, since we did a bunch of like mountain climbers. Pop, 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 pop. And then let's pretend that we are now almost like dodging our way up the mountain. So we're going to go step, touch, maybe slightly bigger, step, touch. Cool. So we're going to make our way up the mountain, and then we're going to fight the baddie. That's basically what we're doing. All right, 3, 2, 1. Good. Go for a little bit of a jog. Get some flat land. How the legs feeling? Hips are feeling sore on the outside. Okay, so that's probably from the side to side. So we're gonna cut down on that. But you tell me if anything starts to bother your hips or knees. So now, just because we're doing a lot of cardio with the legs, I'm gonna actually show you some cardio with the arm. That's great. So we're gonna give the legs a break. I want you to imagine like you're pulling a rope. So it's like I'm kind of pulling a rope. You know, almost like you got in a cart, you gotta pull yourself up. Good. If it feels good, we can start to climb a ladder. Good. Let's go back to that. Almost like let's go across, 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 aiming down. And if you can, I want you to try to lengthen your breath. So you're going to think big inhale, long exhale. We're going to speed it up, and we're going to stick with these arm movements. So it's going to be a punch out. So now we've like been running to the monster. We're going to punch it out actually for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and punch it out. Long inhales, long exhales. Might be feeling the core if you're punching across the body. Keep it up. Oh man, that is a long mob to beat up. Maybe you're punching a bunch of little ones. Pop, 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 pop. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And go back to march. Ooh, beat that mob up. Or goblins or something. I'm listening to Dungeon. I got turned on to. Have you heard of Dungeon Crawler Carl? It's an audiobook, and I am obsessed. Like, I haven't been this obsessed or this concerned about the welfare and the journey of a character maybe since I read Lord of the Rings. There are some books that I've like really got invested in, like Brandon Sanderson's Stormlight Archive, but I can't stop listening to this book. Every day I'm doing dishes. If I'm doing dishes, I'm listening to it. All right. Dungeon Crawler Carl. I'm on the 2nd book, and I still can't stop. All right, so now I want you to think about like you're pulling yourself up a rope. Kind of hard to watch and do this at the same time. All right, so we are getting close to the end of this. Reach across the other way. Go the other way. So that means we got one more boss to fight. 30 seconds of punching it out, and we're going to kind of speed it up. So we'll start off with 10 seconds at a good clip, and then we're just going to increase it for those last 30 seconds. We've got that coming in only 20 seconds. So let's go back to a jog. We're running up to the final mob, or the final group of mobs, whatever they are. In 15 seconds, we're going to start punching it out. First, we're going to punch medium, and then we'll either punch low, punch high. But we're just going to increase that speed. So here we go. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, set yourself up. 1, go ahead, start punching. Try to keep your hips stable, or turn into it. Turn. So I'm going to turn into the punch. Now you're going to speed it up more. All right, 15 seconds. So let's start to knock them out. If you want, you can look around. Maybe you're starting to turn. We got like 5 seconds. 5, 4, fast as you can. 2, 1, knockout. Boom. Rock and roll. 10 minutes.